In this video, I'll show you how to restore a course from a locally stored backup file. So notice in here, this is our sample course, and I have a forum, a group selection tool, and some content in a page. I've made a backup of this course and I've saved it locally to my hard drive. So I'm going to move that content into this development course, and right now in this development course I have an announcements forum and a test page. So to start this process, this is the course that I want the content to go into. So this dev course, I'm going to go to more and course reuse. Inside of course reuse, we're going to go over to the import, pull that down and say restore. And now we're going to upload that file. If we had a file in the private backup area, we could restore directly from that. But again, that's not where we want to store files. We want to store those locally so we have access to them all the time. So we're going to choose a file. And this is our file picker. So if we had it on Google, we could go directly from there. But I'm going to upload this from my desktop. And we're looking for that MBZ file. So that's this right here. We're going to upload that file. And so you can see here it's already uploaded. If it gives you a counter across, wait till it turns to this blue link. And again, this is that MBZ file. We're going to say restore. And it's going to tell us what's in the file. I want to continue. And then we have two options, or two main options here. We can restore it into the course that we currently are, which is what we will do, or we can restore it into a different course that we have teacher role in. Be careful of doing this, because if I pick the wrong course here, I can put all this data in, which can cause some headaches. So I typically don't use this bottom option. I go into the course that I want the data to start in, or to come into, and use the restore into this course. Here we have two options. We can merge this into the current course, or we can delete what's in the course and restore that data to it. I'm going to show you both of these, but let's do the merge first. And this is just confirming what's in the file. And then it'll go through the content of the course, and we'll hit next there. And finally, down at the bottom, we'll have a perform restore. And so that went through and put all of that in. We hit continue. So notice now we only had forums, announcement, and test page before. It added forum announcements from the other site, from the backup, group self-selection, and content. So I want to make sure that I delete one of these two. There is no reason to have two announcements in the class. Only one of them will work. So make sure you turn editing on and delete one of these. It really doesn't matter which one you delete, but you need to remove one of those. So that moved my content in. Now I can rearrange it as I wish to get it where I want. All right, so that's merging data into it. Let's go again. We're going to go back to course reuse. We're going to go to import and go to restore. I want to show you that second option again. We're going to choose a file. We're going to choose that same backup file. And again, we want to wait till it turns blue, and we're going to say restore. And we're going to come down here. That's just telling us what's in the file. Continue. And now, instead of using the merge backup course into this course, I'm going to delete the contents of the course that's here, which we added some things to, and just restore into it what was in the backup file. So I'm going to click that second option just to show you the difference. And again, this is what's in the file. Next. And then the data that's in the file as far as assignments and tools. Next. And then on the final screen, we'll have that perform restore. So that was successful. So we go into the course. Now, remember the first time we restored, we also had some other content that was already here, including a second announcement. But now it looks just like the sample course that we made the backup of. So that's the difference between those two pieces. You can also make a backup of a blank course. So at the beginning of the semester, before you put anything in the course, you can make a backup of just a blank course and download it to your local drive. And then if you ever need to wipe out the content of a course to start over, maybe you brought the wrong course in, or you've added a bunch of stuff and it's just a wreck and you want to start all over, you can actually restore a blank course that from that backup you made, deleting the contents first, and that will give you a blank course to work with.